Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Mel7 Gaming. We're back with some more MechWarrior 5, and as you can see, we have a priority transmission. So we have made it, apparently, to 3026. And sure enough, 3026, which means we have hit Legend of the Kestrel Lancers DLC. Now, last episode, we got our asses kicked chasing down Black Inferno. And we won the fight, which is nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, we won the fight. And that is a fight that I don't always win on the first go-through. The first time we played through the campaign, oh my God, it took us 4 or 5 attempts to make it through that one. So the fact we did it first time is actually, I'm not upset about. I'm not ashamed about. We took a lot of damage. But what we're going to, from a storyline standpoint, what we're going to say is, you know, we got our asses handed to us. We won, but we paid dearly for that fight. And so, in absence of any fresh information after that, this new priority transmission is something we will take seriously. We're not abandoning the quest to find out what happened to dear old dad, or at least for vengeance. But at the moment, it's time to kind of sit back, lick our wounds, and see how it goes. Come back up to, if we come up with some more information, we come up with some more information. But for the moment, with the dead end and everything else, it's time to do something else. Interestingly enough, we're up to 65 of 75 ground vehicles. We killed like 38 of them in the very first mission I took after that. It was one of those, it was a small map. It was a raid. It had 4 sections you had to hit, essentially in the 4 quadrants of it. But of course, the entire thing popped the entire time because everything was so close to each other. It was amazing. It was so much fun. It was a lot of tanks, a lot of helicopters, but there were probably a few mechs. So I think there were 38 ground vehicles. There were probably another 20 choppers of various sorts. And I don't know, maybe another 10 mechs. It was crazy nonstop. It was a city map, so you know, stuff was popping out behind buildings. It was a good one, but since then the ground vehicle kills has dropped dramatically. So anyway, it is what it is. Let's jump into this. I am Colonel Arden Sortek with the Armed Forces of the Federated Suns. I'm reaching out on behalf of the First Prince Hans Davian with a lucrative offer for you and your mercenary company. As I'm sure you've heard, the Federated Suns have joined an alliance with the Lyran Commonwealth that will eventually merge us into a single nation, the Federated Commonwealth. The eventual unification of 2 very different great houses has come with its fair share of skepticism and issues to work through, especially when it comes to the military, where the AFFS and the LCAF have for centuries had 2 very different ways of approaching war. First, Prince Hans Davian strongly believes that this is in our best interest to work out as many of these issues as possible prior to our unification. To address this, we'll be hosting a series of war games across multiple Davian worlds and will be called Operation Galahad. Federated Suns would like to contact you and your mercenary company later this year to participate in these war games. We are offering generous compensation, along with the possibilities of future long-term contracts should your performance meet our expectations. Please let us know soon if you'd like to accept our offer. We have 3 months, but we're ready. We'll go now. I don't think we have anything crazy going on. Do we want an additional pilot? Maybe. I do like those. That was what was on the map market. Anything? Oh, we could probably afford. We should probably buy some PPCs, but we don't have a lot. At 3 mil after repair and rearm, those would be good too. Let's see if there's anything down here. I don't have any more ammo for the AC-20s, so for the moment. We're just kind of hosed on our AC-20s. I don't know what we're going to do with those. For the moment, we just may have to shelve the Cyclops. We could sell some ammo. I mean, that will help some. You can see how much ammo we have. I tend to sell it down to 10. And I've been putting heat sinks. I was putting heat sinks down to 20, but then we started getting our asses handed to us. So I've been putting it down to about 30. And I don't think we need more than 10 heat sinks of any, or 10 jump jets of any one type. Oh, something like that. So that gets us 3.5 mil. We've got the mission, so I'm assuming we can go to... Oh, we just hit depart. 1, 2, 3. We got 6. Do I want to hire another pilot? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clearly Captain Mooney's good.
Mystique here.
You're ready to stop wasting my time?
Reporting.
You know, if you're a Cowboys fan, we could go with Romo.
Mystique here.
Hiring cost is significant. I mean, that takes us down to $3 million, but she's good. And she's got hair on top of her hair, which is interesting. This is -1 and -1. Is that until we hire them, then it changes? Let's get one more pilot. We know that there's going to be some missions where we're going to go back to back to back in this, right? Ultimately, long term. So now let's take a look. Once you hire, oh, look at that. Now it gives them to her. So that actually took her to 82. Holy shit. She was at 59. She is now our best pilot by a lot. Well, not, I mean, Gamble's 67 and 74. So actually, Gamble has better current. But Mooney, my God, she's got Boomer because she's old. So Ballistic up by 1. Missiles up by 5 with Broken Arrow. Impenetrable up by 5. Shield capacity up by 5. Perfectionist, heat and shielding up by 1. Ringer, energy and missile up by 2. Long shot, heat and missile up by 1. Recon specialist, evasiveness and shielding up by 2. So I think this is, from now on, she is our slot 4 primary, right? I mean, missile of 18, that is our missile support. Mystic, we'll go ahead and change her name here to Mystic. And there was somebody else I wanted to change. Patel. Yeah, he links. Actually, I was doing these in caps, wasn't I? There we go.
It's an honor to join your company. Let's rock.
Let's fix that one too. Mystic, confirm. Yeah, the wig thing on top of the hair is interesting. But I like the collar. You know what? In honor of Captain Mooney, Mystic, we're going with the collar up. We're going collar up, boys. Who else did we hire? We got Cameron.
Great to be on board, Commander. Let's bags.
So it's Captain Mila Serena as the voice. I don't remember if she says it's Mila or not. I think she's Poe Cameron. I think she says this is Mila occasionally, but we'll go with it. We'll know Poe Cameron. You know, it's the continuing, you know, I don't know. I think it's funny. All right, so yeah. What do we got going on mech-wise? We still don't know what the fuck we're gonna do with you. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do with it. I think for now, well, if we just hit repair all, how much is that gonna cost us? 278,000. Let's just do that for now. We'll get the armor fixed, and if we come up with something else we want to do with it, then we can do it more quickly. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit depart. It's going to take 126 days. That's fine. Did you see our payment's $1.5 million? So $3 million is enough to make 2 payments. Right? We're not a cheap group at the moment. We get the full-on crazy animation here for the jump this time, which is cool. It's nice to see it once in a while. Whoosh. All right, mission briefing. Welcome to Avogate, Commander. Avogate? Avoga? Avogate? Let's see, what would be the French? I have no idea. I tried to learn French. I can't actually hear some of the sounds. I have enough nerve deafness that there are words that sound identical to me, but mean completely different things. And so kind of the online tutorial things that listen to you speak keep telling me I'm wrong, and I don't know why. Formation of the Federated Commonwealth will unite House Steiner and House Davian militaries into a single centralized army. Operation Galahad will serve as a wide-ranging series of war games across multiple systems, which will act as a joint training exercise between the forces of the AFFS and LCAF. While many of these war games are pitting AFFS and LCAF against one another, we also want to train in a series of joint exercises, combining the AFFS and LCAF forces into a unified FedCom coalition. I was going to say that's a lot of acronyms. Technically, an acronym is something you can say as a word, so you can actually pronounce it as one word rather than saying the initials. When you just say the initials, it's something else. But honestly, it's not really enough acronyms for a military, at least in my experience, where you have like nested acronyms, right? This is where you come in, Commander. For Galahad's Avagaya Games, FedCom coalition forces will be executing a joint operation attempting to destroy a decommissioned orbital defense system. You and the Crater Cobras have been assigned to act as the defenders of the installation. Your task will be to destroy the invading coalition forces and prevent the destruction of the orbital defense system. I'll see you in the field. Commander, give us a good fight. So at one point, I was the DIFCUS NCO. So NCO, non-commissioned officer. I wasn't actually, but that was the position I was filling. I was a specialist at the time. DIFCUS stands for Discus, DCCS, FDMA Communication Subsystem. Discus was Defense Satellite Communication Subsystem, DSCS. FDMA Frequency Division Multiple Access. So I was the Defense Satellite Communication Subsystem Frequency Division Multiple Access Communication Subsystem Non-Commissioned NCO. Whenever we had tour groups that came through, and I was stationed outside of Washington, D.C., between Baltimore and D.C. for a while. So it meant we were a little bit of a dog and pony show. You had to say everything out. You couldn't use the acronyms because they didn't know what the acronyms were. Anyway, it was a mouthful. All right, let's continue. There shouldn't be salvage in this. In theory, right? They're picking up their own stuff. It should just be a straight cash payout on this one for a training. So we're gonna play it that way. We automatically get damage coverage. We'll just take money. It's not much, but it will pay for one payment. Keeps us afloat for one more month or one more tri-month period. Oh, I have negotiated. Oh, never mind. Well, we'll take some salvage then too. Not you. First of all, we need to figure out exactly how we're doing this. Oh, wait, so we know we want Mooney here. And then who else do we have? So Mueller's a 50 of 55. You're a 43 of 52. So I guess Mueller's the other one. And Mueller's a good, just solid. You can give her anything. She'll be fine. Maybe we give her the Thunderbolt for the moment. All my catapults are down. The Zeus is good too. I've lost the catapult. Thunderbolt, excuse me. Your LRM SRMs, your SRMs, your SRMs, you have an LRM 15. I'm still not sure that, well, this one might, maybe. Let's give her this one for now. I mean, in theory, we're supposed to be at 230. We're going to end up a little bit heavy, I think, on this one. I don't know that there's a way for me to get out at 230 with 4 mechs. But we'll try to stay small. It is obviously a training mission, right? So it makes sense for them to say, hey, we want you to hit this goal. We're not looking to go after all assault mechs. So I think that's fine. You're just good at everything. Especially good, though, at We're finally got, hey, we got up to 12 on that. So if we have something we want to run, maybe the Orion. You've got an AC5. Let's go the Orion. Right? And then I'm still going to be over. Jesus. I guess the smallest thing I have left is a Warhammer. We're a little bit over. We're not too over. I think that's fine.
Welcome everyone to the Galahad War Games. For this exercise, our Federated Commonwealth Coalition forces are tasked with assaulting and destroying the facility guarded by the mercenary defenders. This war game will end in a Commonwealth victory with the fall of the targeted facility, and a mercenary victory with the elimination or capture of the FedCom Coalition's commanding officers. Good luck, everyone. This operation will commence now.
Take the orbital cannons. We're gonna stay up here. We've got guns and people down there.
Mercenary company. Be sure to assist one another whenever possible.
So the Crater Cobras are down there. We'll stay up here for the moment on the overlook.
Seeing as how he is the commander of the Davion Heavy Guards and a good friend of First Prince Hans Davion.
Donagadarad's forces are in position. Unsurprisingly, the Davians are nowhere to be found. Well, we have no need of these fetilated dogs to crush a handful of mercenaries anyways. I see no need to delay the attack on their account.
New target, rifleman.
Advance!
Okay, Warhammer there.
Target acquired.
Commander's target received.
With them on that guy.
New target, Warhammer.
They're still a ways out.
Our employer wants this area cleared of all tanks.
Target Panther.
All right, what do we got? We've got 2 PPCs. A bunch of smalls and mediums. And an SRM-6. Okay.
Enemy units closing in.
This is Mystique. I think I have a contact.
Target acquired.
All right, he's done. Look at that. Look at the missiles come out.
Yes, sir.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
All right, we got another tank over here.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Here we go. Here we go.
Put everybody on this guy. We'll see if we can take out him. Did they get the other guy? I can't tell. Can't tell if he just dropped off or they actually killed him. See if we can get rid of one of those PPCs quick. Yes, the answer is yes, we can. Watch our heat. Yeah, he's done. Look at that. That had to have been Mooney and the rifleman with all those LRMs come flying in and just decapitate that thing.
I think not. You can lecture me on strategy when you finally get some actual commanding.
All right, we're headed back up top.
You are free to gap our rear.
Make sure my troops are coming up here as they start their infighting.
She was a tad disorganized. Who'd have thought, eh?
Why the fuck is Fahad on the communications?
Commonwealth merger everyone can't shut up about.
They should be trying to find fewer ways to use this, not more.
More
I'm going to put us on top of this hill here. Man, that thing is tanky.
Additional bogies, Commander. Detecting targeted battle mech in the area.
Whoops. Got the rock in the way there. This one should go there, though. There we go.
Ammo low. Target destroyed. Target
This is
acquired.
Siren. Yes, target destroyed.
New target located.
Recon has spotted additional bogies.
They've got a hunchy down there. Okay. We're going to rotate. We're going to go after this Griffin, who seems to be trying to go this way on us. How about F2, F1? Can you give me some hand here? I'm not really... Of course, the tree ate the PPC. There we go.
Target acquired.
And I've got to get in on this. Hopefully they're killing that guy quick enough.
Target spider.
It looks like these high and mighty Lyrans are having some trouble.
Bringing the rest of my lance. We're down to 29%. We're actually not doing so good here.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Heat critical.
Heat's becoming an issue.
New target hunchback. Heat critical.
See if I can finish him off quickly.
Heat
Enemy mech forces spotted operating in the area. Watch out for them.
All right, we're doing okay. We're down to 24%. As I recall, this one is usually gets low. All right, out of SRM.
target destroyed. Target acquired.
Tangos appear to be bringing in additional reinforcements. Brace yourselves.
Target destroyed.
Ah, there. It's one of the more tanks. Destroy it.
New target Phoenix Hawk. Target acquired.
I'm going to put our squad down there.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Down to 13%.
Target destroyed. New target Centurion.
We know we've got somebody else back there, but for the moment, looks like these are the last three. Last two.
Target destroyed.
All right, he's done. So let's go after this guy. Let's try not to get caught up too much in that. We did pretty well. I mean, the base took a pounding. But, you know, we're supposed to lose, right? That was the whole goal. You're the bad guys, the Op 4 that's supposed to fail and build, you know, that camaraderie and that successful kind of feeling amongst, you know, new allies, right? That's the goal. You're supposed to be the one that gives them confidence to work together with a tough but winnable fight. And, yeah, it didn't happen. Partly because this guy's a coward and stayed back.
Move up to it, and
We could, they probably could have taken out that last 12 if he would have gone in with everybody else.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
Taking the shot.
Everybody's heat should be good.
Payload acquired.
Let's go make sure we can get our locks here.
I think I have a contact.
Let's go. Let's go.
Rotate past the trees. Nope, didn't rotate. I don't know if I had a rock or a tree there. Hit something that wasn't in my actual target, but that's okay. More trees. Remember, kids, only you can prevent forests. Pretty sure that PPC just went through him.
Social general
There we go, victory's ours.
task. That typical arrogance of the Lyrics will be our undoing. All coalition forces fall back.
Nice work down there, Commander. Things got a bit hairy, but you managed to stay on your toes and come out of it.
Commander, we have them on the run. Let's prepare a coordinated advance. Time to teach these high and mighty nobles a thing or two about how mercenaries get the job done.
Good job, Cobras. All right, out we go. Trebuchet? It's worth 3 mil. Yeah, we'll buy one and sell it. Anything else down here we care about? Some ammo we have. Some more ammo we have. Heat sinks. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything else particularly important. Whoops, no. You stay there. You stay there. There we go. Oh, I wanted that AC. Oh, well. You click and sometimes it takes it and sometimes it doesn't. I hate the fact that the pop-up completely wipes out all of your view of what you're doing. It should be down in like the bottom screen and it doesn't overlap what you're doing. But oh well. We did okay. We got 5 mechs. Mooney only got 1, but she still did 440 damage in what is arguably the worst of these mechs. So that's not too bad. And continued to work on her missile skills, which is important. A little bit of everything in there. Yeah. All right. Continue on. And she didn't lose an arm, which is important if you're going to pilot a Jaeger on occasion. Okay. And this we're just going to sell. We need the money. There we go. Now we're a little bit better. Right now we can survive, you know, a year. Okay. Let's see what the next mission is. We'll do it next episode though. We're sitting right at 30 minutes. So as always, thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. We will be back with some more Kestrel Lancers and MercTech in the next episode. Cheers.